is Radio Prague International coming to you from the Czech capital.
Hello and welcome to Czechia in 30 minutes. I'm Xavier Palas and this is the show that gives you a half-hour rundown of Czech news and current affairs. Coming up on today's show, Czech researchers develop a safe method to stop fleeing vehicles. A new mobile game titled Playing Prague aims to attract tourists interested in culture. And for our feature, Danny Bates spoke to Adam Scheinherr, former Deputy Mayor of Transport, about the ongoing construction of the Metro D line in Prague. That's all coming up, but first let's listen to some of today's top headlines, brought to you by Ruth Franková.
News.
Czech MPs are meeting on Tuesday to debate a no-confidence motion against the government of Prime Minister Petr Fiala. The opposition ANO party called the vote over a scandal involving a billion-crown Bitcoin donation to the Justice Minister from an ex-convict. The Freedom and Direct Democracy Party is also backing the motion. Opposition parties have called for the resignation of the entire cabinet, but the government is expected to survive the no-confidence vote as in previous attempts. To bring down the government, 101 of the 200 MPs in the lower house would need to support the no-confidence motion. ANO and Freedom and Direct Democracy together have 91 votes. The Pirate Party has said it may also back the motion, but it only has 4 MPs in the lower house. The outcome will thus depend on the votes of the coalition mayors and independents, some of whom are highly critical of the way the Civic Democrats have handled the scandal. However, those MPs are likely to walk out of the Assembly Hall rather than vote against the ruling coalition. President Petr Pavel has warned that removing the government could lead to instability. The vote may stretch into Wednesday depending on how long the debate lasts. An aircraft sent to evacuate Czech nationals from Israel landed at Gbely Airport in Prague early on Tuesday morning. The government plane transported 66 people, all of whom are safe and in good condition. According to a press release issued by the Ministry of Defense, most of the passengers on board were Czech nationals. Among those transported are also several family members of other nationalities. On Monday, Czech ambassador to Israel Veronika Kuchyňová-Šmigolová told the Czech news agency that more evacuation flights may be dispatched in the days to come. The first one was primarily intended for women and children. Some Czech citizens are leaving Israel on their own initiative, as it is still possible to exit the country via land routes through Jordan or Egypt. On Monday evening, 14 Czech nationals also arrived in Bratislava aboard a Slovak government plane from Jordan. An additional 11 Czechs are expected to be on another evacuation flight that Slovakia plans to dispatch on Tuesday. President Petr Pavel welcomed 6 members of the US Congress to Prague Castle on Monday. They discussed transatlantic relations, European security, trade cooperation and energy partnerships, according to the presidential office. Foreign Minister Jan Lipavsky also met with the lawmakers. The Foreign Ministry said both sides praised the strong level of cooperation and agreed to deepen ties in defense, energy and trade. They also stressed the need to counter threats from Russia and China. President Pavel last met with US lawmakers during his visit to Washington last July, including then chair of the House Armed Services Committee Mike Rogers and House Speaker Mike Johnson. Czech arms maker called CZ Group has acquired US firearm components manufacturer Valley Steel Stamp for $59.5 million or around 1.3 billion crowns. The deal was completed on Monday after approval by US authorities. Valley Steel Stamp has long supplied Colt CZ with key parts like revolver frames and cylinders. Colt CZ CEO Radek Musil says the move will strengthen US manufacturing and improve profit margins. The Massachusetts-based company employs about 150 people and made 949 million crowns in firearm-related revenue last year. Colt CZ posted record quarterly revenue of 5.5 billion crowns this year, with nearly 44% coming from the US. And finally, a quick look at the weather. Wednesday will be mostly sunny with occasional clouds. Day temperatures will range between 25 and 30 degrees Celsius, dropping to 20 degrees in the mountains. I'm Ruth Frankova, and that's the end of the news.